Thank you for joining me today. It's Andrea here with some Itaki tips that I hope might help you out if you're feeling just a wee bit under the weather. Anyway, we're in the colder months of the year over here, and with that comes the colds and the flus and other nasty little bugs that make us feel not so good. When I'm not feeling well, I like to do as little as possible, eat soups and things that warm me up and settle me down. Here are 2 recipes to make in the Itaki Pro that require less effort and help you feel better. For something like the Itaki, you might even prepare these at home and deliver them to a friend or a family member who's not feeling well, and just drop it off, start it up, and they'll have a nice and regenerative meal in no time. So let's get started. This first recipe is a Hong Kong style macaroni soup. It's a very common soup in Hong Kong for breakfast or just when you need something warm and comfortable. You can even get it at McDonald's there. With just a few minutes and a few ingredients, you can be enjoying this soup in no time flat. There are many ways to make it, so really just customize to your taste. The way I'm making it is the way that my husband enjoys it. So to make this, thaw 3/4 cup of frozen veggies like peas and carrots. This soup also has some salty pork content, usually ham or Spam, which is what I'm using in this case. So here I have 2 pieces of Spam cut into bite-sized cubes. I'm going to slice 1/4 stalk of green onion. Then in the large metal bowl, I'm going to add the veggies, 1/4 cup of macaroni noodles, half a teaspoon of soy sauce, 2 cups of unsalted chicken stock. Now I'm going to pour 40 milliliters of water to the heating plate, or 1 cup of the little cup that comes with the Itaki Pro. I'm gonna put the lid on, snap the sides closed, plug in the unit, and push the button. 15 minutes later, I'm gonna open up the lid. Add the Spam and the green onion and a dash of sesame oil. Now, serve, stir, and enjoy. Voila! Here's a super quick 6-day Hong Kong style macaroni soup. It's simplified from the typical recipe, which usually includes browning the meat and adding in a fried egg, but this recipe should be good enough for you to top up your fluids and keep you going until your next nap. Alright, so the second recipe is one of my go-tos for when I'm feeling sick. Perfectly comforting and like the macaroni soup, quick and easy. Chicken congee. Creamy, flavorful, and wholesome. Of course, any person who knows congee knows there's some variation of the dish and how absolutely versatile congee can be. To make chicken congee, you'll need 80 milliliters of uncooked rice. That's about 2 cups of the little cup that comes with the Itaki Pro. I always wash my rice once when I'm making congee, mostly out of habit, but you could skip this step since the starch in the rice will help thicken the congee. You'll also need 1 slice of ginger. I like ginger, so I'll be using a couple of slices. You can use the amount of ginger you prefer. The ginger is used to infuse the dish with flavor, and some people might not want to eat it, so slicing it thicker will make it easier later on to fish the pieces of ginger out. Then slice half a stalk of green onion to balance the dish out a bit. Okay, now add to the large metal bowl the washed rice, the ginger, and 2 cloves of garlic. You're going to need some chicken and some unsalted chicken stock. For the chicken stock, I normally use 2 cups of my own unsalted chicken stock, but you could also use water in place of the chicken stock if you don't have any on hand. Now I've used 2 boneless, skinless chicken thighs here, just so it's easier to pull apart than, say, chicken drumsticks, but I'd happily use that in this case here too. Pour 80 milliliters of water onto the heating plate. That's about 2 cups of the little cup that comes with the Itaki Pro. Put the metal bowl on top of the heating plate, put the lid on, snap the sides closed, plug in the unit, and push the button. Lie away and come back 45 minutes later. When the Pro runs out of water, it will stop heating, but any accumulated condensation produced inside the Pro that will drip onto the heating plate will turn the Pro back on and continue to steam until the liquid has evaporated. Okay, so now 45 minutes later, turn off the unit, open the lid, and stir in the green onion. Take out the ginger from the main pot if you want, then take out the chicken and place it on a plate. Use 2 forks to shred the chicken into small bite-sized pieces, then return it back to the pot with the congee. Add salt to taste. Now it's ready to eat. And here you have it, friends. Super simple chicken congee that you can make for yourself or a family member who's down and out. They are also easy enough that you could make in your Itaki Pro even on days when you're not sick but you don't feel like doing too much anyway. So which recipe would you go for? Leave a comment below and let me know. Now, if you don't have an Itaki yet or you're thinking of getting a new one, consider using my link below to save 2.5% on your purchase. Buying through the link helps support me with a small commission while thinking of new ideas for you. Thank you again for joining me today. If you like my video, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more fun food ideas to make in the Itaki Pro. Don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified when season 2 of my Itaki Pro series starts. Until next time, friends. Mwah!